Babe, but what if he knocks you out?
Ooh.
He sounds nervous.
Just look away.
No, like that will not be good, babe.
No, just look away.
It has come as a shock to boxing professionals and fans alike after Iron Mike Tyson leaked an audio of Jake Paul begging him to cancel their upcoming fight.
Yeah, the biggest ever.
Ever. It's on pace to be the biggest fight ever.
Yes, and we're involved.
We're involved, right?
We're involved. All those big shots, all the biggest athletes in the world. This is the biggest ever.
November 28th.
It's unlikely his wish will be granted, though, as fans and other boxing professionals have fired shots at him for attempting such.
When you see Mike Tyson hitting them pads, you get a little nervous. Yeah.
Bro was running at lightning speed today.
He definitely is looking like a fucking animal. I will say people are underestimating me, though, because when I go to his comments, they're just saying, like, if Mike loses, then fighting is...
His fears aren't just about getting knocked out, but also about the embarrassing aftermath of a brutal defeat. Despite the anticipation that has characterized the bout between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, it's quite surprising that the problem child is trying to opt out of the match. What do you really think of an influencer boxer? Well, it's always been expected that he shrinks at the sight of a world champion, regardless of the age difference, and that's exactly what Jake Paul is doing after Mike Tyson leaked an audio of him trying to appease Iron Mike Tyson into canceling the fight. Mike Tyson and Jake Paul have been making headlines ever since their fight was announced on the 7th of March. The event will be streamed exclusively on Netflix on Saturday, July 20th, 2024 from the 80,000 seat capacity AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, home of the NFL's Dallas Cowboys. But accompanying the announcement were controversial reactions from boxing fans and professionals. Countless boxing professionals were quick to make both polite and scathing remarks regarding the bout that featured two boxers with an outrageous age difference between them.
He's gonna go for you, Jakey boy. You get annihilated, Jakey.
It's amazing, bro. You can't hate the guy. You can't, like Tyson. No. I want to make that clear for
Mike Tyson will be entering the ring on July 20th as a 58-year-old, while his opponent, Jake Paul, is 27, which makes it more challenging that Jake Paul is trying to call it quits. It seems like Iron Mike Tyson still has so much of the ferocity and viciousness that made him the baddest plant on the planet, and at the sight of it from afar, Jake Paul is trembling. Prior to the much anticipated bout between popular YouTuber, The Problem Child, Jake Paul against former undisputed heavyweight world champion, the man who's called the Iron Mike Tyson, videos have been endlessly trooping in to build up enough excitement and anticipation among the supporters for the upcoming match on July 20th.
UFC veteran. Hey. Real quick, everyone wants to know your take, man. Jake Paul, Mike Tyson, who you got?
No, Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson all day, you're the man.
However, once the exact details regarding the rules of the match was revealed, paranoid supporters were left disappointed that it had not been an exhibit despite the wide age difference. However, the confident and assumed fans, especially those confident in Tyson's abilities, were glad that the match was a full-blown professional match, with the expectation that Mike Tyson knocks Jake Paul out in the next 3 rounds. The card will also feature an undisputed super lightweight championship title fight between Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano, a rematch of their 2022 contest. After much speculation, it was confirmed that the fight will be a professional fight. The Summer Showdown at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas will take place over 8 2-minute rounds, with the fighters wearing 14-ounce gloves. While he won't be wearing the 10-ounce gloves that he used to wreck his opponents during his prime, Tyson has been handed his wish of a fully sanctioned professional contest. Crucially, the result will count on both men's records.
And he's fighting Jake Paul. You know this man well. What are your expectations for that big fight?
Mike Tyson is two-dimensional. He's going to come at you, try and knock you out. You got to try and stay away from him. Stay away from his power. I seen him working out the other day. He throws some good combinations. Make sure that he's not in the way of those punches.
Which would not have been the case had they fought in an exhibition bout. Most Valuable Promotions co-founder Nakisa Badarian confirmed the news in a statement. Mike Tyson and Jake Paul signed on to fight each other with the desire to do so in a sanctioned professional fight that would have a definitive outcome, he told the publication. Over the past 6 weeks, MVP has worked with its partners to satisfy the requirements of the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulations, TDLR, to sanction Paul versus Tyson, and we are grateful that we have gotten to this point. Both Tyson and Paul have also confirmed the news on social media. Taking to X, formerly Twitter, Tyson said, "Yes, it's a real sanctioned fight with Jake Paul," while Paul wrote, "Mike Tyson wanted it to be a pro fight. Netflix wanted it to be a pro fight. So I agreed to make it a pro fight. Winner takes all." Speaking earlier this month, Tyson said he was treating his fight with Paul as professional, even if it wouldn't be classed as such on official records. "This is called an exhibition, but if you look up exhibition, you won't see any of the laws we're fighting under," he told Fox News. "This is a fight. I don't think he's faster than me. I've seen a YouTube video of him at 16 doing weird dancing. That's not the guy I'm fighting. This is a guy who's going to try and hurt me, which I'm accustomed to, and he's going to be greatly mistaken."
I seen a YouTube of him at 16 doing weird dances. That's not the guy I'm going to be fighting. This guy's going to come, he's going to try to hurt me. Like right now, I'm scared to death. But as the fight gets closer, the less nervous I become because it's reality. And in reality, I'm invincible.
Paul, meanwhile, has predicted he will be too fast for the 57-year-old, who hasn't competed as a professional since he was 38. "I think he's underestimating me. I truly think that." Paul said, "It's a heavyweight fight. He's the bigger man, but I'm the faster man. He's a much stronger man, but I'm fresh. He's experienced. I'm smart, but in the ring, he may be smarter. It's a really interesting matchup, and people see the training videos and think he's a beast. But I know I have what it takes to beat him. It's an honor to be in the ring with him, but I'm confident I'll have my hand raised. It's going to be tough. He's going to be getting inside, but I believe I have the faster feet and faster hands, and I'm going to be finding the angles." But it seems Jake Paul is losing all of his confidence already, overwhelmed with thoughts of a 58-year-old brutally knocking him out. Many fans have queried his feelings, claiming he's making himself the fearful one instead of Mike Tyson. Well, even Iron Mike Tyson has once admitted to being scared. About a month ago, Iron Mike told Fox News Channel's Sean Hannity that, "Whatever I'm afraid to do, I do it. Anything I'm afraid of, I will confront it," he said. "And that's my personality. Like right now, I'm scared to death. But as the fight gets closer, the less nervous I become because it's reality. And in reality, I'm invincible." Tyson said he trains every day and doesn't think Paul is faster than him.
I don't think he's faster than me.
Jake Paul is saying he wants to be a world champion. He says you're the greatest heavyweight champion ever, the baddest man on the planet, and most dangerous.
Despite being half his age, the 57-year-old also said his 27-year-old opponent has come a long way from his days as a YouTube influencer. However, Mike Tyson has moved from being scared to death to scaring his opponent to death. But Jake Paul's fear didn't start now. It was first observed a few weeks after the fight was announced, however. No one thought he would nurture the fear to the point of canceling the fight. Back then, his panic reaction caught many people's attention, as Jake Paul was reacting to a particular video where the 58-year-old machine was seen on a new solid punch training, or let's call it speed punching, since his punches were coming after each other in rapid succession. Having chanced upon the videos as well, Jake Paul began fidgeting in so much panic and fear of the 3-time former world heavyweight champion. Taking to Instagram after seeing different videos, Jake Paul shared his reaction in a short video where Jake Paul's expression can be seen to have morphed into bewilderment, with his face resembling a perfect blend of confusion and blankness. However, the fears soon spread beyond Jake Paul and got to his loved ones, which would have added to the reason why he's making moves to call off the match. Another footage emerged of Tyson crashing thunderous shots into the pads after the pair announced that they will meet in a huge showdown, and it got Jake Paul's girlfriend worried. Jutta Leerdam, a world champion speed skater, made her own fears clear when she anxiously asked Paul if a brutal knockout could be a serious risk. Paul, who hasn't been knocked down in his career, brushed off Leerdam's concerns during their BSW/Jake Paul podcast when she asked, "But what if he knocks you out? Is that your last fight?" Paul smiled and replied, "He's not going to." To save any back and forth, the pair both agreed it was a topic they shouldn't even talk about. with the YouTuber not even remotely worried about the possibility.
What do you think about me fighting Mike?
I think you're gonna win. But he's the competitor that is like the most scary to me.
Yeah, he is.
What if he knocks you out? Like, is that your last fight?
He's not.
I'm too sharp and fast, he said, before adding, just being active and being the man in the arena for years and years now will make him win. Like, I don't even get nervous. The nerves are not even there anymore, Paul then shared. I literally can't wait to look across the ring and see him and give him a freaking death stare. Paul felt Tyson's strength during a handshake and did, however, admit to being caught off guard. Shaking his hand at the shoot, this man is strong as hell, he commented. Like probably the strongest handshake. I don't think he was trying not to squeeze, but you could just feel his hands were like bricks. And now, Mike Tyson just confirmed Jake Paul's fear by leaking an audio from a call where he was begging Mike Tyson to call the fight off.
Confidence that you can get a knockout with 14-ounce gloves?
Yeah, I know I can, and I know I will.
Does it being a pro fight add to the nerves at all?
There's no holding back. This is war now. I'm going in there, and now it's a pro fight. It's on my record, and I'm going to put him down.
In the audio, he admitted to being so scared, not necessarily of Mike Tyson, but of the embarrassment that would follow if he happens to lose the fight against the baddest man on the planet. He claimed he would neither be able to withstand nor defend himself from the hateful reactions he would get from haters. He sounded so aware of the consequences, saying, "A loss would kill my boxing career and destroy all my world champion ambitions. I'd never be able to pull 10 spectators again." But even outside boxing, he claimed his YouTube channel wouldn't only be a refuse dump for hateful comments, but it may affect the success of a channel that's earned him millions of dollars and taken him to the pinnacle of success he stands on today.
If you knock Mike out, are you scared of how the public will react to that?
And if people are pissed about it, then watch soccer. Go watch some fucking volleyball, whatever it is that you want to do.
He said he didn't think of the consequences so deeply before the fight and only wanted the money and controversy it'd bring. But once I considered the consequences, it would be good for my purse, but probably not good for my person, he said. Well, it's unlikely that either Mike Tyson or the authorities involved would grant his wish, as it doesn't seem like a genuine reason in any way. As expected, he'll most likely be ignored and the boxing world would get to witness the highly anticipated bout without any hitch. And if not for the age difference, one main reason why this match stands out is because of the sacrifices the fighters are willing to make ahead of the fight. For Iron Mike Tyson, it appears he believes in the old boxing mantra that women weaken legs, and apparently illegal substances do too. Tyson, the former heavyweight champion, revealed he has given meds during his training for his upcoming July 20th Netflix bout at AT&T Stadium against Jake Paul. The 57-year-old provided different timelines for how long he has refrained. 2.5 weeks. I haven't had intercourse for 2.5 weeks, Tyson said on The Damon Elliott Show while detailing his training.
Dude, you look like you've been taken down. So the training regimen is like sick, right?
He also told Forbes, probably in 6 weeks I haven't gotten high. Whether it's been 2.5 weeks or 6, Tyson is making it clear he is giving up 2 of his favorite activities as he prepares for his first bout since an exhibition draw against Roy Jones Jr. in 2020. Tyson is a big proponent of using meds, with his Tyson 2.0 company selling an illegal substance, but there appears to be different motivations behind why he's refraining from using it. Discipline, doing what you hate to do but doing it like you love it, he told the outlet. I hate not being able to sleep with my wife and I'm doing it like I love it.
Discipline. Discipline, doing what you love to do, doing what you hate to do, but doing it like you love it. I hate not being able to smoke, but I'm doing it like I love it. I hate not to be able to sleep with my wife, but I'm doing it like I love it.
Right, yeah.
However, his publicist told USA Today that Tyson is not using it is on the banned substances list for the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation, which oversees combat sports in the state. He seemingly confirmed to Graham Benzinger in 2011, "Yeah, because I'm an idiot, Tyson said. "It's just so stupid. I just went by what people told me. Boxing is going to mess you up, girls. Boxing. I entered this profession a total brainless individual looking for glory." Clearly, Tyson doesn't think that abstinence during training is still for an idiot, and he's hoping it will help him hand Paul just his second loss. Tyson is still the underdog in the fight, but bettors have been backing him and forced an odd shift. He opened as a plus 225 underdog against Paul at BetUS, but has since moved to plus 105. Clips of Tyson training for the fight have emerged, both for better and for worse, and he seems confident with the fight less than 3 months out. "It's just concentrating 3 times a day, and it's just consistent training," Tyson told Forbes of his training, health, diet, agility. For Jake Paul, however, part of his readiness for the match involves him moving up to a very much higher weight class, and he's been able to successfully do that. Jake Paul has revealed his current physique as he prepares to fight Mike Tyson on the 20th of July. The problem child, who weighed 200 pounds for his last 2 contests, has now gained weight ahead of July's showdown. He now weighs 230 pounds. The 27-year-old needed to climb up to near Tyson's heavyweight level, and it seems he's done just that. Despite the noticeable weight gain, Jake Paul's trainer, Sugar Shane Mosley, remains confident in his protege's performance. In a recent YouTube video, Mosley shared, "I just saw Jake yesterday. He's 230 pounds. He's big, really big. Jake said he feels as fast as he does at 185 lbs. He's so young. He looks comfortable regarding weight."
I was like, "Damn, you big.
Well,
like, really big."
That can make it interesting then.
So, and then he said that he feels as fast as he was at 185 or 90. He's still young.
Yeah.
To put the weight gain into context, Paul now weighs the same as Deontay Wilder did in his 2020 fight against Tyson Fury. Paul offered his own opinion on his weight gain, saying, "I'm just getting to eat as much as possible, and it turns out my body carries this weight super well, and I'm only growing. I think I'll get up to 240 and then cut down, so I'll be way faster. If I'm training for this camp at 240 and then I cut down to 220, it's basically like I had a 20-pound weight vest on for the entire camp. So my muscles are going to be so much stronger, and that speed will come through."
Fucking volleyball, whatever it is that you want to do. But don't watch boxing. And at the end of the day, it's a fight. So whatever happens, happens.
And Iron Mike Tyson has shown himself ready and up to the task for this bout. Controversy has surrounded the fight ever since it was announced that it would be a pro bout. Texas AT&T Stadium will host the fight. The Texas Department of Licensing and Regulations have sanctioned this bout as a professional one. Paul and Tyson will contest 8 2-minute rounds with 14-ounce gloves. The fight has not been without its share of controversy. Jake Paul, in a candid moment on his YouTube channel, revealed, "Yep, all his Tyson's rules, I agreed to all his rules." This statement has sparked a debate among fans and pundits alike, adding more anticipation to the fight.
Ever. It's on pace to be the biggest fight ever.
Yes, and we're involved.
We're involved, right?
We're involved. All those big chefs, all the biggest athletes in the world. This is the biggest ever.
November 28th.
I just want to make it clear that Mike Tyson wanted it to be a pro fight. Mike got into training camp, called up people on my team and said, "Let's do a pro fight. Is Jake down?" Furthermore, Paul gave his feelings on Tyson's motivation. "I think he wants to put me in the dirt and to make a statement to all of boxing that he is and was the baddest man on the planet, and that he could still get in there at this age and put down the young buck."
Watch some fucking volleyball, whatever it is that you want to do. But don't watch boxing. And at the end of the day, it's a fight. So whatever happens, happens.
Jake Paul has revealed it was Mike Tyson who wanted the fight to be made professional, and he sent a warning to his upcoming opponent, but the Ohio-born YouTube star turned fighter had a clear message for Tyson. Whatever happens, happens, and this is war now. And if Mike's okay with that, then I'm okay with that. It makes it real, it makes it super real, it makes it war.
Hey, but what if he knocks you out?
Ooh.
He sounds nervous.
Just look away.
No, like that will not be good, babe.
No, just look away.
Is Jake Paul realizing that maybe...
With Tyson training hard to get back into fighting shape and Paul undergoing a dramatic weight change, these fighters are putting everything into this fight. This fight will undoubtedly cause more controversy and headlines as fight night approaches, but with both combatants training hard and speaking ferociously, it will no doubt be a tough and physical fight. Speaking to USA Today at the Formula One Miami Grand Prix, Paul did not mince words about his intentions. "I love Mike. I'm super respectful of him. It's an honor to be in the ring with him, but I have to end him," Paul stated. "It's war. All is fair in love and war. I love the guy, but as soon as it turned into a pro fight, one of us had to die," Paul's fighting career, which began in 2018 against YouTuber Deji Olatunji, has been controversial yet impactful. Tyson himself has acknowledged Paul's influence on boxing, noting that he has done more for boxing than some of the champions did, and that's all for now. For the very best updates on news, moments, events, and actions in the world of boxing, stay connected with us by subscribing to our YouTube channel, and don't forget to turn on notifications to get alerted when we drop quality contents like this. Until next time, peace out.